Hi, this is your host Wilson from Coswag Auto. We talking about all the modern day classics. Today we're working on the Asian and Japanese segment of the modern day classics. Right now we're on the Acura Legend. The Legend. This is one of the GOAT of Acura ever cars they ever built. To me, one of the personal best cars they ever made. To me personally, I don't know why they stopped making the Legend. I own one. I own the 4-door, as you can see in the video. Also, same color and everything. And I also had the coupe. Of course, I didn't put the coupe in the video, but the coupe was iconic, and so was the sedan. I remember when these cars came out, man, they had so much prestige and luxury for the price. I mean, you just could not beat them. It was fast, it was quick, it was sporty, and the interior was like, to me, almost like a Mercedes big body aspects. Like I said, Lexus was out, but Acura Legend did it first. They came out in that 84, 85 range first. They had the box body style Legends, I call them, first. I forgot to note that in this video, but man, this is a phenomenal car. I want you to, in the comments, let me know which one is your favorite, because I got a lot to cover on these cars that I got in this video. Like I said, the Legend had easy dials, easy layout, had a lot of memory seating. I mean, the car was just ahead of its time. Not even putting any wheels, anything like that. The car just looked good. I mean, it has a boxing style to it, but the car was just awesome. I mean, the number one competitor was the LS400, of course. And the LS400 is only going to show you a couple things in the video. That one also had a V8. This one had a V6, 3.2 liter. That came out of the Acura NSX supercar. So I mean, this Legend was phenomenal. So we're going to talk about the Lexus coming up in a minute. Right now, it's showing the comparable to the Q45. So here's the Q45, guys, by Nissan. Actually, who makes them, but it's called Infiniti, which is their luxury brand. So it's Lexus, it's Toyota, of course Honda is Acura. But when Infiniti came, I had one of these as well. I had a 94 Q45T. It was a beautiful car. Mine, of course, wasn't this color, but this car was mad comfortable. It did a lot of things that a lot of other cars didn't, especially like when you had the seat controls on your door card there, when you're driving your passenger. I mean, almost like a Mercedes, way before Mercedes even did that. I'm sure they had it as well. I'm sorry, like in like 91, 92, when they came up with the W126 Mercedes. But this car had a lot of great features. And here, of course, here's the 929. I had one of these too. I had like a bronze color. I bought this because I just loved the round bubble shape before Lexus even came up with the round bubble shape. Mazda had it first. Mazda was really just a Mazda. It wasn't really a luxury brand, but the car was very nice and it was very plush for what it was. This car was out before the Mazda Millennium. Had a lot of good style, a lot of pizzazz in it. Very good, comfortable seats. I like how the AC and the heat climate control kind of turned towards you like a BMW 7 Series or something like that. Like I said, I love this car. I missed this car, and the car was huge on the inside. I almost felt like an S-Class on the inside. It was actually bigger than the than the Acura Legend, and I hate to say a little bit bigger than the LS400 series Lexus. As far as the car inside, the interior was crazy. Now here's the big boy, the Lexus LS400. When this car came out, the marketing was incredible. The ES250, I remember that car too. I had one. To me, it reminded me of a big fancy Camry. But when this LS400 came out, man, this car was really ahead of its time. Now Lexus, I had to get it to them. They kind of made their mark when they came out with this car, especially in 1989. 89 was a good year for luxury cars. Infiniti was supposed to come out first. They was on the same lineup as Lexus, but of course the LS400 had way more better marketing. I mean, look at this car here. You're competing with the top contender, which is Mercedes-Benz at that time. So for them to do that is just amazing. I remember the videos of the Lexus when they had the champagne glasses on top of the engine, and that's how smooth and quiet this car was. It was almost like having a Rolls Royce at the time for as Japanese cars. I mean, this car was way ahead of the time, especially the digital dash on the car. When you got inside, it almost like a bright Nintendo back then. Now, it's like I said, the gas rating, was normal. I mean, it had a big V8. It was a little slower than the Acura as far as acceleration. But man, that big V8, when you hit that accelerator, it just felt so good for the exhaust. And it was so quiet and smooth. It felt like you was in a, I hate to say, a Mercedes at the time. So this car is definitely ahead of its time. Like I said, these cars here, I want everybody to make comments of which ones was their favorite. If I wish I could buy them all back again. Hopefully one day soon, within the next 2-3 years, I'd like to own all of them again. Because these cars are going to go up in value because they are harder to get now, and people are now catching on to them more than ever. These cars are almost like buying a BMW E30 right now. They are so rare. You're going to pay premium dollars. You can get one in very nice condition. So I always wanted to do a segment like this because these are the cars I grew up on. This is what I know as far as luxury, and this is what made me want to buy cars and have fun with cars in this segment. Of course, this is the luxury segment. But as an everyday car like these, this is what you want. And I don't care who you was in your teens or even not in your teens. This is what you want. This is what all the big time people had, doctors, lawyers. I hate to say the D-boys. This is what they drove. So when you see one of these cars, you're like, wow, that's the one I want to get. There's another one. This is just a bonus. This is a Sterling A25, guys. Man, I remember when I first seen one of these in my neighborhood, I didn't know what it was. And the guy told me it was a British-made car, but really it's not. Acura is underneath the hood and everything. It has the same engine as the Legend. But this car was amazing. And like I said, it had that big boy presence. When you seen it, you're like, wow, what is that? And believe it or not, it was less expensive than the Legend. So anybody who's seen one of these cars back then, the presence was there. The only thing I did like about the A25, they had a lot of electrical issues because it was British. But as far as that, the car was a beautiful car, the Sterling. Like I said, this car here, I don't even see one on the road anymore. Haven't seen one in years. I'm talking about at least 30 or 35 years. I have not seen one. But this car here, I would definitely like to fight over this one and try to get. Because if you seen one back in the day, you're like, wow, what is that? And it was just so unique and different, and it just looked so regal. You wouldn't think it was an Acura Legend engine underneath the hood. It looked like it cost way more than all the cars I just showed you, besides the Lexus. I ain't gonna say the Q45 had a lot of big boy stylish presence too, but this Sterling was just so unique and different. Like, you're not going to see this car every day. To me, this was like a Japanese Maserati. This car was just awesome. But like I say, I want y'all guys to see which ones y'all like. I want y'all to comment and which one you think had the most swag if you was in this era when you see these cars. This is Wilson from Car Swag Auto. The video is going to continue, and I'm going to let you guys pick and see which ones you think is the best one that you would like to own today. Because these cars are definitely desirable right now. They're called modern day classics. Alright, once again, this is Wilson from Car Swag Auto. I'll see you soon.